afternoon, brothers and sisters at KTP. I'm Todd Adair, your building chair. Coming here live here with this video. I just want to apologize first off. I didn't do my video as I said. I wanted to make it yesterday, but things changed in the schedule as things are going to continue to change. So everything I go over will be a tentative. I want to make sure everybody understands everything I go over will be tentative. The most important part, what I've been wanting to announce, is our schedule for the next couple of weeks. It's going to be kind of choppy, so we're going to make sure we do everything the right way and we keep everybody working. That is our bargaining committee and myself's goal, is not to have no down weeks. The rumor about the rolling down weeks is not true. It is not true. It's never been discussed. I have worked with the plant manager and myself about rolling down shifts, especially for the SUV departments only. So make sure we understand that. SUV departments only with rolling down shifts. So it looks like as of right now, tentative, the schedule for the SUV department will change every day and every week. So we got to make sure we stay on top of it. But this week's schedule looks like everything runs right because they had problems in paint yesterday, and that's the reason why I didn't put the bulletin out, or the video out, for what was going to take place, because it all changed yesterday afternoon. As of right now, this morning, SUV body and paint will not run Friday days or Friday nights. And SUV trim department on C Crew, Saturday or Sunday, we will not run no SUV trim. That's all tentative and all can change. All got to do with the system and how well we keep up with the system. The IP Center, we're working on some details on them. I'll make sure we relate to communication down to the IP Center on their schedule also. Everything's got to do with the system and how things are during these times. The Superduty side, right now, everything is pretty much normal. They have reduced the chassis line times, as most of y'all know right now. It's a 9-3 to 9-5 schedule for the next couple of weeks. So saying that, Super Duties are still running and still running somewhat normal. The biggest thing in Super Duty we got to understand for the next couple of weeks is the demand for the market is more high-end trucks, our crew cab trucks and our loaded trucks. With saying that, that's going to affect several jobs out in our trim departments, which my team has already identified those jobs. It's going to require extra heads running that many crew cabs per hour. So we got to make sure we got extra heads put in during those times when that does change. That has not changed yet. It looks like that's something down the road here in the next coming days, if not the next week, that will change. But that's the only thing big in the Super Duty side. Other than the fact is they got to take into play, I think most people that work in the Super Duty trim department know this already. If we're not running SUVs, obviously you might have to run this a little longer than anybody else to be able to keep up the way the system is, just the way things are. But I want everybody to understand, please, everything I tell you about the down days and the down shifts is all tentative. We'll keep you posted. I'll make sure that communication is strong on the floor. A bargaining committee, Juan Terry, Evan Palmer, Matt Smith, and myself, we're on the floor daily. We've been trying to attend all the team leader meetings we can. I've got it set now, but somebody will be there tomorrow representing our office in the team leader meeting in SUV body tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And I won't be on SUV body shop tomorrow night with night shift. Tomorrow night, I will be there personally walking the floor and communicating with those members on night shift so they can see my face and know what I know as things change and things prevail. So if any more details come out, I'll make sure we communicate that, and we'll do everything in my power to keep everybody working. And as of right now, everybody is working. There's no talks of layoffs, just tentative rolling shifts for the SUV departments only. With that being said, that's pretty much covers our production side right now. We've got some skilled trades info coming down. We're working every day to get those hiring going, that process going. Skilled Trades Chairman Tony Klein and Mike, Tony, and Eric, and the whole crew and the bargaining committee, myself, we're working on getting the pool workers taken care of first and getting those people put on full-time before we actually offer to the street. We identified those pool workers with labor relations this week. And now we're going to make sure all this process is put in place, and then we'll go into the acting role of hiring off the street for these rest of our skilled trades members that we need here at the plant. Nothing has changed in any of that. Now to the contract about our jackets. I made a post and talked about our jackets being sized. Well, all that got postponed, and I'll have to take a little bit of responsibility in that being the chairman now, but I thought all this stuff was already taken care of prior to me taking over office, but come to find out there were some loopholes left in there about the bidding process with the jackets. So that bidding process has started last week, and we should find out pretty soon who's got our bidding for our jackets. As soon as that gets in place, then we'll start our sizing and getting our jackets to our members like we got in our contract. And last with our contract, our Kentucky State Fair is right around the corner. Those tickets have been ordered. They should be coming to the plant anytime. Once they do come to the plant, we will work on when the members will receive them, and more than likely they'll be at Gate 6 at our training offices like we do with everything else we pick up. But we'll let you know the times and dates on all those when they come available. But they should be reaching the plant any time now, and we'll make sure we get those to the members as needed. Now, don't forget, VCAP. For those members with those VCAP awards, they are now open at the hall. Right now, the times on that is at 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. and from 7 a.m. to 3 a.m., 7 p.m. So those times down here now at the VCAP to pick up your awards. So make sure you stop by if you're a VCAP member. So stop by to pick up your awards at the hall. They're set up as soon as you walk into the gymnasium. You will see those VCAP awards, and make sure you pick up your awards, and appreciate all your contribution you do for the VCAP. Our UAW Picnic is the 25th here at KTP Hall. Don't forget about that. Very important. The 25th of this month, our UAW Picnic right here at KTP Hall. Our Labor Day Picnic is September the 2nd at Kentucky Kingdom. They're $20 a ticket. You can get those tickets at both halls, at LAP and at KTP halls, or at our care store at KTP. They are $20 cash only. And again, we made that all possible for our members. I know timing, sometimes getting to the hall to get those tickets can be a little difficult, so we was able to work it out with management to get those tickets to our care store to help our members to be able to get those tickets more easier for them. Last year, don't forget about open house. Open house September the 29th. You'll be seeing more about that because that's still about a month out. But our open house set up for September the 29th on that Sunday at KTP. It's always a good time. There's a lot going on. The team has been working around the clock on putting things together on what to do during that time for your members to come and see the plant and find out what all we do here at KTP. And one more thing I want to touch bases on, as most members know, our truck going to Canada. That is a big hot topic. I can tell you at the local level, only thing we can do, and I'm doing around the clock, is make sure we just come to work, do the best job we can do, and prove to this company like we do every year since I've been here that we can produce this truck here and it does not need to go anywhere. I can tell you that our bosses up north are working with the company right now to assure them that same thing. So make sure that we do our job the best we can do it and show this company that that truck belongs here and where it needs to stay at. I appreciate everybody's patience during this time, and I can give you my word that I'll be communicating everything as it comes available, and we'll be on the floor as much as we can to make sure those members see us and understand what's going on during these times. I appreciate everybody. Have a good day, and always remember, reach one, teach one.